Good afternoon, my name's Ben, and today we're going to be doing bag searching. So, phones on silent please, and let's try and keep this respectful and professional. Any questions you have, please do feel free to ask. So, as you're probably aware, the police have special powers under the Policing and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 that allows them to stop and search people under certain conditions. Unfortunately, we don't have any similar act. We have to use private property rules and the refusal of entry as our means of checking the law on a voluntary basis. What do you think we do if someone doesn't want to be back searched?
Refuse entry?
Yes. Obviously, we try and explain to them why we're refusing them entry and what exactly we're going to be doing. So, something along the lines of it's just going to be visual search through your bag quickly. We're just looking for prohibited items like drugs and alcohol. Obviously, most venues will do ID checks anyway. People are fairly used to all this. So most people will just open their bag and give implied consent to search through. If they don't, and they start escalating and getting a bit more aggressive, usually there's a few people on the front door doing searches, or a manager or head of security sat there, make sure they're aware and if assist as if needed. This obviously then has to be logged. Any altercations verbally or especially physically should be put down in the logbook. You want to put times, dates, where it happened, and much detail in the description of what happened and who did what and what they looked like. It'll be very useful when 3 weeks later the police ring you up asking for details and you've completely forgotten. So, what do we do for a bag search? Obviously, we start with greeting them as politely as you can. The politer we start, the more likely they are to just say yes. How you react is how they then react to your reaction. So, as you'll see in your worksheets, the first point of the 7 is to greet them. Then we go into explaining what we're doing and why. Then we come into consent, because these are voluntary searches. Then point 4 is we ask them to open it and to move any items that we need moving out of the way, anything big in the bottom of the bag. And point 5 is we look. We do not touch, you do not put hands in bags. You don't want to be getting accused of putting stuff in there, taking things or damaging things, and it respects their dignity and privacy, not putting hands in their bag. Point 6 is what we do about prohibited items. If you find something, depends on what it is. If it's drugs or a weapon, you want to get other guys round to secure the area, ask them to come to one side, out of the way, and call the police, who will then come and deal with that. We do not touch anything. You do not want to be touching anything. If they obviously run off, you want to inform them what they look like and where they're going, so they can try and track them down. And then point 7, back to the fun paperwork. Logging every little detail about what happened, and as much detail as you can. It might be read by a judge one day, and it can be used as evidence. We obviously avoid profiling people. Why do you think that is?
To avoid offending anybody and racial profiling.
Yes, funds of the Equality Act. We don't need anyone coming and saying, oh, they picked me because whatever, X, Y, Z, race, religion. The only one we can get away with is age, and that's only if they look under 25. That's purely for ID checks. Otherwise, it's usually random. It's something like every 5th person gets randomly checked. CCTV will verify that. And if it's been a while, you might just restart the count on the next person with the bag. Or it's everyone. Every single bag, every single person. And you'll have extra guys on doing that if we need. Right. So, now we get to the fun part of actually doing the bag search. We have said bag. You get to the person coming into the nightclub and bring the bag up.
Okay.
Good evening. I hope you're having a good night so far.
Thank you.
Lovely. Unfortunately, we aren't doing bag searches tonight, so we'll have to have a look in your bag. So if you want to put it on the table for me and open it up, I will have a quick look through and we can see if there's anything in there. You just open the front pocket for me. Thank you. Unfortunately, I can see a screwdriver in there and we can't have anything like that inside because someone might open your bag and take it and use it, unfortunately. So unfortunately on today, you're going to have to go home without coming in.
Okay, Ross.
If you want to come back later without it, you're more than welcome. But otherwise, nice and simple. Any questions?
Right now.
Lovely. Right. Do you think you can do it?
Possibly.
Right.
Hello there, good evening. Hope you're having a good evening.
Yeah, great so far.
Good, well, I can see that you've got a bag and we're conducting bag searches today. Is it okay if I'm searching your bag before entering?
Go on.
Brilliant, thank you. Now, can I see you open all the pockets for me?
Yeah.
Okay, and the front one, please. Right, unfortunately, I can see that you've got a screwdriver in there, and I'm going to have to say that you're not able to enter with a screwdriver. It's on the prohibited item list, and we don't want anybody taking it out of your bag to use it as a potential weapon. So, by all means, if you want to go away and come back later without the bag, that's fine, but unfortunately, you're not coming in.
Do I just leave it with you?
No, it is your property, and we can't take any responsibility for any property.
Lovely. Wonderful. And that's everything, if I remember right.